Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Magnus, and I welcome you all to the start of a brand new Civilization 5 playthrough. This time around, we're going to be playing as Gustavus Adolphus of the Swedish Empire. What? Sweden again? Didn't I just do that? Well, yes, I kinda did make a Let's Play playing as Sweden, but I had to take it down because many of the episodes were desynced in terms of sound, and I wasn't happy with their quality, so I decided to just scrap the entire Let's Play. However, a lot of you guys have been asking me to redo it. Sweden is one of my favorite civilizations to play. I really dig them. I think they're amazing. And they are the best civilization to play as if you're trying to go for a diplomatic victory, which is what I'm going to try and achieve in this Let's Play. Now, after failing 3 consecutive Let's Plays in a row, I kind of feel like it's time to up my game a little bit. But we're still playing on Immortal. I don't kind of feel like reducing the difficulty. I feel like instead I should start to play better. So let's talk about the Swedes, shall we? The civilization bonus is called Noble Prize, and I think that a lot of people undervalue it because they don't realize just how good it is. Whenever you gift a great person to a city-state, you get 90 influence with them. And additionally, when you declare friendship to someone, you get a 10% boost to your great person generation. Now, most people think, huh? Why would I want to give away my great people? 90 influence is a lot, ladies and gentlemen. That will put you well over allied status with most city-states, unless there's a leader which has like a shit ton of influence with them already. And don't, keep in mind, you can gift things like great generals, great admirals, great musicians that you don't need. Like, you can gift a lot of different great people. The only great people you perhaps should never gift is the great scientists. You should keep them for yourself because they're so valuable. But, like, you could go to war, you could generate a lot of great generals, so you could just gift them to city-states. And also, what most people are not aware of is that the 10% boost to your great person generation, that stacks. That stacks for every civilization you make a declaration of friendship with. So let's say I managed to get 5 civilizations to sign a declaration of friendship with me. That's a 50% boost to my great person generation. Sure, I'm handing out a 10% boost to them as well, but that's not really such a huge deal. A 50% boost to me, however, that also stacks with other modifiers such as gardens, tenants, shit like that. You could get a lot of great people out extremely fast, and you could basically ally yourself with every single citizen on the map, and that is how you achieve diplomatic victory. So let's talk a little bit about Sweden. They do have 2 military units, which is very weird, because they're not really a military-oriented civilization. However, Gustavus Adolphus as an AI is aggressive as hell. He has a warmonger rating of 7, which is one of the highest in the entire game. So their first unique unit is called the Hakkapeliitta. They are a replacement actually they're a replacement for lancers. Many think that they're a replacement for cavalry, but they're actually unique lancers. So how they work is that if they begin their turn stacked with the Great General gets their movements of 4. And also provides that particular Hakkapeliitta a 15% bonus to their strength. So that means that if you have a Hakkapeliitta stacked with the Great General, they get a 30% increase in strength since they already gained the 15% normal value from the Great General in the first place. They're very weird units. I think that perhaps it would have been better if they generated Great Generals quicker, because I know that seems to be an issue. If you don't have a Great General, they're kind of just glorified lancers with no particular bonuses. Their second unique unit is the Carolean, and these guys are actually very good. They replace the Riflemen, and they start out with a free March promotion. If you don't know what the March promotion is, it pretty much heals them for 10 hit points every single turn. It's pretty good, especially considering they retain this promotion when they get promoted to Infantry. So you build a lot of Caroleans, you promote them, you suddenly have a shit ton of self-healing infantry, which is really good. They're really tough to take out. I'm not sure if the Hakkapeliitta carries over their unique general promotions when they become anti-tank guns. I do believe that is what Lancers promote into. They do not promote to cavalry, weirdly enough. But yeah. Anyway, let us begin our journey, ladies and gentlemen, and take a look at our starting locations. So, that is really good. From the get-go, I can already see that this is gonna be a fucking awesome city. Let us, this is a thing that I really encourage you guys to do. Always move your initial warriors before you settle, because you're going to be revealing luxuries. And maybe, if this truffle was 1 tile further down, I would have considered moving my settler. We have 2 sources of wheat, 1 source of deer, 2 sources of truffles, 1 fur, as well as gold over here. The fact that there are 2 sources of gold over here. Kind of makes me want to move 1 space up to the north, because if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I am still going to be grabbing the truffles. I'm going to be getting the wheat and the deer, but I'm also going to eventually get 2 sources of gold. So I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to move up 1 space and then settle my first city of Stockholm. Of course, we're going to be listening to the beautiful Swedish national anthem, which a friend of mine just recently informed me that it's just people like with Nazi beliefs who sing this song in Sweden. I was very troubled to learn that, because I've been going around humming this for myself for quite some time now. But yeah, I was humming this theme at a party, and and a friend of mine was like, "Mangs, you should not be singing that song." And I was like, "Why not? It's fucking amazing." And he was like, "Well, you just should not sing that song. It's a very dirty song. They don't even sing it in Sweden." And I was like, "Okay, I didn't know that, but now I do." Anyway, enough about that. So I'm going to be going for a tradition opener. That is the best way to go when you're going for a diplomatic victory. You don't necessarily want a lot of cities, but you do want big cities that puts out a lot of great people. So you want around 4 cities, which is the golden number for tradition. And then you want to focus on getting patronage, because it goes without saying that when you're going for a diplomatic victory, you should max out patronage. A religion is also going to be very important, and I'm going to be focusing on a religion which I will try to spread to city-states. I'm not really going to be interested in spreading a religion to other civilizations. I'm not interested in that at all. But I want to spread my religion to city-states so that my influence degrades 25% slower. If you can get both the patronage opener, or this one, no, it's the opener, as well as a religion, your city-state influence is almost not going to be degrading at all, which is fantastic. Yeah, and also a very important wonder to get when you play as Sweden is... Where is it? Here. The Forbidden Palace. 2 additional delegates in the World Congress. This one is very important. And this is one of the reasons why science is such a big deal. So I am actually going to be rushing for writing. It's not something I do a lot, but I'm going to be doing it this time around. And I'm actually probably going to settle 1 city and then go for National College. Immediately. You cannot postpone the National College too long. But I'm very interested to learn who my neighbors will be. Please just don't let it be Shaka. I really would shit myself if I get Shaka as a neighbor. I'm playing with random civilizations, so I never quite know what civilizations I will end up meeting. But chances are I'm probably going to have a close neighbor or 2. We'll see. Alright, so we got a map, and seems like there's a city-state over there. Oh my god, I could have myself a potential good coastal civ. I see 3 sources of fish. No luxuries though, however, there is wheat and marble down here, so this possibly could be a good second city. Let's just scout. Oh my god, gold, wheat. Yeah, this is really good. Settling either where my warriors are on the hill next to them probably would be really good. If I settle where my warriors are, I'm gonna get this gold as well. As well as 2 swords. This is almost too good not to do. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that. And I always think this is a luxury. I always like is it a luxury? I don't think it is. I think this is just a glorified cattle tile. Bison is something that was added very recently. Anyway, I'm actually starting to think that I don't need... No, since you get legalism in the tradition tree, you don't really need to build monuments. Although it helps, I'm probably gonna grab myself a worker. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab myself a worker. Getting on an early worker gives you a lot of early game benefits, such as being able to improve the sweet tile. So I also need to figure out if I have any close neighbors. That is some of the... I don't think there's any civilizations over here because there's tundra here, and almost no civilizations spawn in tundra. Sweden actually has a tundra starting bias, which is not good. But they usually don't spawn in the tundra, they just spawn close to the tundra. And this means that we're very close north, or we're up north. The map is Pangea, by the way, I don't think I mentioned that. And since there's also city-states here, I can almost guarantee you guys that there will be no civilizations north of us. Probably there's like ice over here. So the civilizations are either going to be to the west. And also this is the east coast. You can see that very clearly. So that means that we're probably in a corner, which is a very good thing. So civilizations either have to be to the south or to the west of us. which means that there instead of being 4 possible locations where other cities could be, there's now just 2, which is a very good thing. All right, we got, I didn't even see what we got on that ruin. Did we get population? I think we got population. That's amazing. That's one of the best things you can get early game. Having your city just grow magically is pretty insane. Okay, we can already see that there is some, you can see like that, oh my god, that's Gandhi. That is probably the best close neighbor we could have possibly gotten. Gandhi is one of the most peaceful guys in Civ. He loves his declarations of friendships. He's usually a big wonder and culture spammer. But he is known to backstab as well. He's definitely not an all peace-loving guy. Now, I'm going to share with you guys a very fun fact about Gandhi. Gandhi has the highest likability to use nukes in Civilization. When I saw this, I was like, my jaw just dropped. It's fucking Gandhi, man. Why would he want to use nukes? Like, out of all the leaders in the world, you think Gandhi would be the last one to nuke someone, right? So I always thought that was super weird. Turns out this is an homage to Civilization 4, where Gandhi, he would like have a nuke willingness of 0. But once you entered a specific era in Civilization 4, every single AI would get an increased willingness to nuke. No, decreased willingness to nuke, I think that's how it went. Which meant that Gandhi would go down to -1. And this triggered a bug with the game. And essentially, it reversed the change so that he would get 14 or 13 or something crazy like that, which meant that Gandhi would be the most likely leader in the game to use nukes. And because of this weird little bug, somehow the developers of Civilization 5 thought, hey, let's just make a joke out of that. And now Gandhi has a nuke willingness of 9 or something, which is the highest in the game. So yeah, that's so fucking silly. I can't even describe how stupid that is. He has the highest peace rating in the game. And then he's like, nukes! I'm gonna nuke you to smithereens! Fucking stupid. I can't even begin to imagine how... I've never seen Gandhi actually nuke anyone before, though. So, I think that's because he doesn't really like his war. And when you don't like to go to war, you don't like to nuke people. It's not like you just casually throw a nuke at someone. It's like, hey, I don't like you so much. Here, have a nuke. But we're still friends, right? Yeah, I'm peaceful and all that. Gandhi, peace and love and all that hippie shit. Alright, I should probably scout in different directions, come to think of it. I should probably also send my warrior back to my capital to protect my worker. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna send my scouts further ahead to explore. I've gotten 2 ruins, which is what you pretty much can expect to get on an Immortal game. The AI grabs those ruins so damn quickly. I think I'm gonna start... to improve this wheat tile. I would love to get the Great Library, actually. That would be pretty cool. Oh my god, I'm actually going to start going for the Great Library. That is absolute insanity, trying to go for that. I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't think I'm going to get it. On Immortal, trying to go for the Great Library is not going to work. You can try, but... if you have, like, marble, and you somehow manage to improve the marble, and you get a Pantheon, which gives you wonder production, and you have a lot of forest tiles to chop down, but the problem is these are truffle tiles, which means that if I cut down the forest, I destroy the truffles, so you can't do that. India has now chosen a Pantheon, which is +1 food from camps. Interesting. So they must have a lot of camps then. Yeah, India, like, Gandhi's cities are gonna grow fucking massive, I tell you. Which is good, because that means I have a very good trading partner. Big cities means a lot of gold from caravans. Alright, so what I could do is I could go for Stonehenge. I do need calendar. Actually, do I need calendar? No, I don't. I don't know where that came from. I actually need trapping. I don't know. Stonehenge is pretty good. I could go for that if I wanted to. Because what essentially that would give me, free religion, which is... I think I'm going to have to go for Stonehenge, actually. Because getting a free religion is pretty important, and Stonehenge is usually not a wonder which the AI goes for. I'm going to grab an embassy with Gandhi. I think that's a good idea. He's going to find my city regardless, and might as well just get a declaration of friendship going with him immediately. He's very likely to sign friendship declarations, so... And we have Morocco, which is another... he's pretty peaceful. He loves his trade. He has a lot of... like, Morocco gets twice as many trade routes. So trade is kind of their big thing. They get a little bit aggressive towards the mid-game, because they do have unique cavalry units, which are good in the desert. As you can see, he has a lot of desert around him. He has a desert starting by us, and he also has forts that he can build in the desert, which gives him certain bonuses. So Morocco is an interesting one, although usually in most games where Morocco have been present, they usually just get walked all over. But I'm definitely happy with having Gandhi, as well as Ahur. What the fuck is his name again? Ahmad Mansour. Ahmad. We'll just call him Ahmad. No, Ahmad? Ahmad. He's Ahmad. Ahmad and Gandhi, probably two of the best guys I could have. And Polynesia. Kamehameha. Kamehameha is a little bit more aggressive than the previous two. He's big on naval combats. But he is also, he has a lot of loyalty, so he is not a backstabber, so to say. But he can definitely be very aggressive if you piss him off. Still, he's all the way over here. So, and of course he has a naval city. He always has a naval capital. He is a coastal guy, through and through. Okay, I am probably gonna just be grabbing myself a library, I think. Or, actually, I think this is one of the rare cases where we actually want to be going for... Oh my god, I really want to get this granary out. But if I'm gonna go for a... what I could do is I could go for the monument just to get it out. I could get it out in 6 turns. Because I do want to grab Stonehenge, I really do. It's such a good wonder to get. And the 5 extra faith will guarantee me a religion, which I really need. Only 2 city-states very close to me that I've discovered so far. Also a natural wonder? Oh, that would be amazing to have close to my city, but that's not going to happen. A lot of tundra to the north. We're going to grab our tradition opener. We're going to go for aristocracy, I think, as our second one. We're going to grab another policy in 8 turns, and we're going to finish the monument in 5 turns. Normally, I wouldn't finish a hard build the monument, but they did move legalism down in a recent patch. It usually used to be a tier 1 policy, now it's a tier 2, so you need a little bit more culture to grab it. I think they did that. That is Prague. I think they did that because a lot of people were just ignoring monuments altogether, because they were so much easier to get them from legalism. But monument was pretty much the only building I could build that took me 6 turns, which means it will line up perfectly with Stonehenge. Actually, now that I'm going to grow Stockholm to size 4, my monument actually will be completed quicker. Depending on what tile I'm starting to work. Yep, 3 more turns. No, that's perfect, actually. Currently working these 2 tiles. Wow, my city is actually growing so quickly that I'm almost running out of tiles to work, which is not something you see a lot. But yeah, Stockholm has the potential to be a massive city, which I'm quite happy to see. Having a massive capital is always a good thing. Problem with this tundra is that there's going to be a lot of barbarian encampments here, since the AI probably won't move, and the AI is generally not interested in being in tundra areas, which is, you know, pretty logical considering tundra tiles are crappy. There's usually a lot of uranium and oil there. Okay, we have Brogada. Ah, nice to see you again, Brogada. Culture city-state. Missed ya, mate. The bro city of Brogada is ever willing to become our allies. Brogada is under attack. No! We must prevent this. But it's gonna have to be another day. We're gonna run away. We could even steal a worker if we want to be... Oh no! A ruin! And the archers are standing on top of it. You have to get it somehow. Alright, now that we're actually size 4, I would love to expand. But we need to grab Stonehenge. I might even cut down some trees to get it quicker. But right now we need trapping. So I'm going to grab trapping immediately. We're going to get another policy in 2 turns. That's going to be our aristocracy. So we can get Stonehenge out 15% quicker. Combined with... So I'm going to chop down these 2 forest tiles over Stockholm. Alright, I could grab this ruin. It looks like I will be able to. Yeah, I would love to get another farm, but instead I'm going to be... chopping down some forest. I should get my warrior back to Stockholm. Yes! I want a declaration of friendship. First declaration of friendship signed. The first of many, hopefully. Alright, let's grab that. Oh my god, advanced weapons. That's probably the least best thing I could have gotten. Alright, aristocracy is ours. That means that we can get this wonder out a lot quicker. 18 turns. That really helped. We still haven't explored these tiles 3 tiles away from Stockholm. That is kind of ridiculous that I haven't done that yet. I might actually buy myself another scout. There are better things I could spend gold on at this stage, but I think I will. Alright, let's get this archer away from me. Yeah, you know what? I think I will. There's still a lot of unexplored tiles around my city. And Ragusa! They are a maritime city-states. I love my maritime city-states. You know what? I'm gonna wait here, and I'm gonna let Brogoda take a shot at this warrior, or this brute, and then I'm gonna kill the brute and get some influence. It's probably not gonna matter a whole lot, but still going to do it. That is very close. Like, I think that's the closest I've ever seen a city-state to my capital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 tiles! That's very... Oh my god, I don't have mining. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't have mining. No, I don't have mining. I can't chop down trees. I sounded very Australian when I said that, probably because NTN just linked me a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh battle between Australian people killing dinosaurs, matey. Yes. Fuck hell, that episode was weird. But, as is most of Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe I don't need to chop down these forest tiles. I really should, shouldn't I? Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna go for mining. Fuck cannibal, fuck trapping, I'm gonna go for mining. And we have archers. Good thing I got my scouts up. Alright, it seems the warriors disappeared. Alright, we need to heal up our archers before we move further, or else they're gonna be picked off by stray barbarians. Really hope I can get this wonder. It's actually pretty important to get a religion up if we're gonna go for a diplomatic victory, because you could grab the tenants, which makes your, why did I say tenants? You could grab the religion belief that makes your religion spread to city-states as twice the rate, which is insane. Which means that all of these cities around my capital are probably gonna... Oh my fucking god, India. Are you serious right now? Gandhi, man. Forward settling like a boss. That's not nice. Gandhi. I am almost tempted to steal a worker, but I'm not going to do it. I should grab this city before Gandhi does. There's also potential for cities here. Is that a border? I think that's a border, and that's a bluish color. Alright. Gonna back off with the scouts so it won't get killed. Yeah, fucking Gandhi, man. That was a dick move. That's very close. I wonder if we can maintain relations or if I'm gonna have to go to war. Gandhi's kind of the guy you want to have on your side. Genoa desires a trade route. Yeah, I should probably get a trade route going. Getting an early trade route is actually very good. You know, if the barbarians capture a worker from Ragusa, I might be able to take the worker back and get a huge boost with them in the meanwhile. Could actually work. Alright, I'm gonna get mining. Okay, there's the Great Library, you see? Turn 39. There's no way I would have been able to get the Great Library out on turn 39. That's why you don't go for the Great Library. It always gets sniped. Always. Alright, gonna guard these workers as they chop down the forest. Then we can go for trapping. And hopefully get the Stonehenge. And then I'm going to expand right down here. Would love to... Okay, I'm gonna get so many river tiles. 1, 2, 3, bison, gold. Yeah, this is an amazing city. And then I'm probably gonna have to maybe take one city up here. I don't know. Should I? There's tundra here. That's not good. Right, 3 turns. That's 13 production. That's almost over a turn worth of production, which is pretty kick-ass. I really hope I can get this wonder. It's not very likely though with this many leaders in the game. It's going to be very hard. Okay, I think actually if I go up here now, there's going to be a captured worker. Almost. Wow, Ragusa is getting blasted. Alright, I'm going to go for Oligarchy now. You kind of have to get it now. Normally this was an independent policy that just was at the side, but now they've made it pretty much a requirement. Yes, you know, it kind of nerfs tradition a little bit, but that's fine. Tradition really needed a nerf anyway. Because tradition was pretty OP. It still is pretty OP. It's still the best opener by far. There's really no openers that beats it. Alright. I am going to be grabbing myself some experience as well as some influence. Chopping down the forest tile. And our archers are back to full health. So we can keep sending them off to explore. And these scouts are also... I'm going to explore down here and see who this is. Because I'm really, really curious to see who this could be. Blue borders. It can't be Sweden, because I'm Sweden. Who else has the color blue? I'm not sure, actually. I'm really curious to find out who this neighbor could be. Strange neighbor. Who is he? Oh, hello there. More barbarians. Yes! Second declaration of friendship signed, guys. Not that it really matters at this stage, since we're not generating any great people, but still. Alright, I should probably just loop around this hand axe so that I can meet the other city-state over there. But yeah, I gotta find out who this is. That's actually kind of important. Blue! I really don't know who has the color blue. Who is not Sweden, or bluish. I'm colorblind, so I can't really tell them apart. Alright, Kuala Lumpur, cultural city-state. I am surrounded by a lot of good city-states in this game, which is actually really cool. Alright, come on, Stonehenge. What's the meaning of Stonehenge? What is the meaning of Stonehenge? I really don't know. Like, seriously. Who the fuck just comes and places a bunch of stones on top of each other? They must have been really bored back in the days. Ah, it's Maria! Fucking Portugal, man. The queen bitch herself. Maria, one of the most bitchy leaders you'll ever find in Civ. She is always angry and upset about something. Trust me. She is not easy to get along with. She complains and she argues. She is very chatty. She gets pissed over... Yes! Woo! Oh, crap, I almost knocked over my lamp.
Forgotten under the power of time.
Fuck yeah, guys, we got Stonehenge, and I think this is a good time to end the first part. I hope you guys liked it. Remember, a like and a comment really, really, really helps. It skyrockets the popularity and YouTube's willingness to feature this Let's Play on the search engine. So please do leave a like and a comment, even if you're just going to type first. It really helps. Yes, Emmer, I'm looking at you. We also got our Pantheon. So let's hope we can make this Let's Play work, because after being beaten 3 times, I really need to get a good game now. Anyway, my name is Mangs. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.